There we go. Now it should be working. Okay. Sorry, I'm testing this all out here. Had to unmute my mic. Let's see. Okay, now it's working. All right, so let me take this down just a little bit. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm using a completely different software than I usually use. So this is basically just, I got to turn myself off. I just hear myself now. This is just a complete test, and it's going terribly so far. But I'm ready. I'm ready to see what's going on. Oh, we got the comments in here. All right, that's nice. That's nice. Anyway, I'm Brad, if you guys are just checking in for the first time here, and we're going to be doing a Let's Talk Jurassic, and we're going to be talking all about some Mattel stuff. So today, Beyond the Gates announced a new item, another new item, announced, very loose term, but another new item popped up today for pre-order over on Target.com. And then there was a few other items that were scattered around the internet from our friend Tim over at Collect Jurassic. So we'll take a look at some of those as well. Let me know how everything's going. How does it look? How does it sound? Is it all going good for you guys? Because like I said, I'm using some different software here. This is all new to me. This side of things. So hopefully I can smoothly get through everything. It's going to be different. Might not be the same stream that we're really used to, but I'm excited for what it could offer us, here on the channel. A much easier ability to stream with other people and to bring you different kind of content. We'll see how it all works out. I have no idea yet. It's still to be foreseen, but we might not be able to do some of the things that you're used to. Let me see. Let me see how this is working. Can I do that overlay? I was going to try to do this. Hey, that works, I guess. That's how you usually see me. All right, so that's... where's the logo? Oh, the logo is not there on this one. I might have to add it on. So that's good. Let's see. We've got... I don't need that. Let's see what else we got. Can upload logos and things. This is just going to be a test for a little bit until I figure out what we're doing here, and then we're going to get into the conversation on Mattel. So stick with me for a few minutes here while we try some things out. Let's see if this logo. I don't know if this is going to be literally like the size of my face logo, or is it going to just be in the corner or something like that. Give it a minute. It looks like it's loading in. Here we go. Let's try that out. Oh, not too bad. There it is. It's right up in the top corner. Not bad. I was afraid that like sometimes when I load my logo into like video software and stuff like that, it's just like huge. So that's good. All right. So we're sort of on the same page here. Can you guys hear me? Is everything good? Let me know. Let's see. You just started a conversation already. I don't even know what's going on already. Let's see. What else can I do on these streams? We can do banners, apparently. All right. Go to our website, JurassicParkPodcast.com, if you want to. It was a test banner I had in there, so go ahead whenever you want. Where's my name? I felt like my name was supposed to come up. Aren't those supposed to come up? I have no idea how to share like websites and stuff like that. Really should have tested this out a lot more than I am currently, but video file. Oh, let's see if I can share a video file. How does this work? Let's see. Let's see if this works. Oh, that's very tiny. Go full. All right. Nope. That's overlay. All right, there it is. So there's our standard intro. Starting soon, guys. Live stream. I don't know if you can hear me still. How do I stop that? Hey, look, there I am right there. Cool. Starting soon, guys. How do I stop this? All right, here we go. Maybe there. Okay. What else do we have here? What is this solo layout? I'm gonna edit my name. That's me and my Twitter handle. I don't know. Do you want that? Is that necessary? We're getting through it. It's happening. It's working a little bit here and there. This is all happening on the fly. How do I add I don't want to share my screen, but I wanted to see if I could share like websites or something at least. No? Huh. Maybe that's not possible. I don't know. All right, so let me bring this up here. Maybe we can share the monitor. Is my music still going? Yeah, it's still going. All right, so let's bring up target.com. And we'll bring up some Jurassic World. Let's see. How much of my screen is it going to end up sharing? Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, that works. That works. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. I'm figuring this all out. We'll get through it, guys. It's happening. It's happening. Thanks for bearing with me as I figure this out. All right, here. So we're gonna share this. That's what I wanted to do. Now that's a weird look. Let's go with this one. All right, that's much better. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's cool. But now you can see all my tabs and stuff. So if you wanted to, that's my tabs. All right. No, I know. I didn't share my screen until now, so you should be able to see it now. All right, so here we have the Beyond the Gates stuff, right? And this was a big deal today for a few reasons. How do I where did my screen even go? Oh, there it is. So this was an interesting deal actually because it's this figure here, as we can see here. Legacy Collection Nedry Getaway Pack. This one was the second reveal in a row. I guess third reveal if you want to count the Pteranodon and the Tiger Stripe Raptor. Those were already released and for pre-order in certain areas. And, we already knew about those two things. And then this week, we speculated pretty heavily and here on the stream about what this announcement today would be. And we were spot on there with the Legacy Collection Nedry Getaway Pack. So that was spot on. But it's the third thing in a row that was already out there and we already knew about it. And it is actually available for pre-order as well at Smith's in the UK, one of those toy stores out in the UK. So it's kind of like old news. I wonder how much that's going to happen for the foreseeable future. I would assume we'll pretty much know everything that is released. I would assume. All right. So today this was announced. It doesn't exactly look like that, but yeah, it's an interesting one. So this is the Jeep that we came to know and love, right? This Jeep here, you can see there's a few things on this specifically that are the things that we're all calling out as fans and wondering, like, why does it look differently? Why does it not look like this anymore? First off, I'll say, before we get too much into that Jeep, I have 2 Jeeps already. I have the Legacy one, and then I don't know if they're both Legacy or not, I forget, but one of them has like a launcher, a net launcher on top. It's fine. It's nice. And then the other one is, it's a clean, where do I even have these things? I think it's like on the other side of that thing over there. Can't see it right now. But the other one is just like a nice Jeep, a good Jeep, where you can fit all 4 characters in there. No hardcover or soft cover or anything like that on the back. But it's pretty legit. I think it's a pretty good one. It's got the tow cable and everything in the front. And then this one right here, we can see this is a nice addition, right? Like, you look at this and you're like, okay, I am ready. When I first saw this, as well as a lot of you people out there, I know you were very excited. We were all very excited about this Jeep hitting, and based off of this spec image here, this image before the released product. And as you can see in this image, let me see, can I zoom in here on this for you guys? All right, so for this Jeep, the portion right next to the window is a big issue for a lot of collectors right now, because it doesn't necessarily look like that. It doesn't look like that at all. Let me see if I can do this. Might have to bring up another tab here, because I want to compare and contrast so you guys can see what the finalized version actually looks like. And I will say, to me, it is a bit of a disappointment. Yeah, it's just not really... It's not really what I want to spend $30 on, right? So let me see what the promo images actually look like. Yeah, the promo images look good. So there's that. Give me 1 second. I know you can't see it yet. All right. I got like too many screens open here. I'm so confused tonight. All right, so this is the original one. Let's go ahead and click through to the video. I'm not going to play the video per se. Skip through here. Skipping. What's up, Chris? I need to find a good shot of the Jeep. All right, there we go. That's a good shot of the box. That's a good one. I know that one's been floating around. Is that actually... That might be on this page here. No? Why not? That's weird. All right, not that far back. Almost there, almost there. Come on. I know it's behind him. I see it behind him. All right, why is it so blurry? All right, there we go. There's a good shot of it right there. You should be able to see that one now. Oh, it's gone. Because I think I moved my thing there. Let's see. All right, it should hopefully be back there. All right, so take a look at the window area. It's big and red, and it boxes off the canvas a bit. And when you actually look at like this one, look at how much nicer, how much smoother of a, it's just a nice, better connection point right there. It looks much more natural. And then you got this one that's just like lines, straight lines all over the place. And then this chunky red area that just doesn't exist. So it's a little weird. It's definitely a little weird. Let me see if I can bring up... see if I can bring up an actual picture like from the film that we can take a look at. All right, so this is it's a small one. Let's see a little bit bigger. All right, this one works for now. Oh, that's pretty small too. Bear with me. This is a tough one to find a good image of because it's like such a dark scene. There's a lot of fast movements. Let's see. I mean, that's going to have to be the best I can do, I guess. All right, so we'll use that. But yeah, you can see that this image here really replicates like what you see here. Take a look at that window line right there. It's not straight down. It kind of hugs the corner there, goes down and back to the back of the vehicle. And obviously there's a stripe on the back fender, which just, it exists here, but it doesn't exist here, which is the bummer. I'm not sure what's going on with the mirror on here. Not sure why there's no mirror on that image. That's weird. Didn't notice that until now. Huh. Oh, that's weird. Anyway. All right, so those are the big things that I feel like a lot of people are pointing out, right? Is the canvas top, which is removable, and the stripe. Now, those are two things that the stripe specifically really makes it look even better with the Jurassic. Oh, another thing is the tires. You don't see the BF Goodrich or whatever it's called. The tires do not say that on there. Now, the other ones, the old ones, did actually say that. The old toys said that on there. At least one of them did, I know. And this does not look like this toe mount works this time. So it's a bummer. But man, it just looks plain and it just looks kind of ugly, that Jeep. So that's one of the biggest things. And another big thing is the fact that Dennis Nedry does not have the Jurassic Park logo on his jacket. Another detail. The Dilophosaurus, I mean, it looks fine. It looks okay, but it doesn't look like the Dilophosaur that we know from the film, right? Let's bring that up now. The Dilophosaurus has a lot of really great paint on it. This is probably going to be another thing that's like kind of impossible to see based off some pictures here. Yeah, it's such a dark scene, especially for like terrible screenshots on a computer. What can I bring up that's decent enough? Well, for comparison, let's bring up the Amber Collection Dilophosaurus. Because it's a fairly decent, a fairly good representation, I think, of what the film version looks like. So let me bring out that and see if I can find some good pictures of that. All right, so here's this. Here's the Amber Collection Dilophosaurus. It's not spot on, but it's pretty close. You get the nice pattern down the back, the green, the frill pattern, the pattern on the face. It looks good. It looks good. And then you get this one, which, I mean, you can say, sure, you know, for the 3 3/4 inch, like it's got the frill. The frill's close enough. I have never really been a huge fan of the hinge frill. It doesn't really cut it for me. It's bulky. Something about it is very bulky, and it doesn't really represent the dinosaur for me. Face looks fine. I feel like, you know, there's not much to nitpick on the face and the frill. You know, could be painted better, sure. The back just looks bad. The back just doesn't really replicate it. And obviously there's much nicer paint jobs on the body here, and you got that white line, the darker color, and this is just like maroon or something. So it's not the best Dilophosaur either, right? The one that we're gonna be getting, and you can see it better here. It's pretty much the same. There is let's see, where did that go? Yeah, it's about the same. Yeah, so you can see Dennis is missing the Jurassic logo on the jacket. Let's see there. I want to see that. So yeah, you can see here there's one tone on the shirt, but he has two different shirts on. It's a nitpick, but you can see there's an undershirt, and then there's this over. It's the jacket actually. So whatever his shirt is underneath, and then he has a jacket over or under the yellow jacket too. But they just mix those two colors together. Just what bums me out about this is this is probably the only time we're going to get this pack. We've had enough trouble with humans as it is and vehicles. So the fact that we're struggling here with this major pack here, right? This big pack that includes something that's fairly iconic from the films is this moment where Dennis Nedry gets eaten by Dilophosaurus, sprayed with the venom, and attacked in the vehicle. And it's just such an iconic moment. I personally would have loved to have seen, first off, all those things that we mentioned already kind of tweaked and fixed. But like, I would have liked to have seen like the Jeep a little bit more like one of the other Jeeps. I forget which one it is, but it's kind of splattered. It looks dirty. That would be a much better look for this Jeep instead of like a clean, pristine one. It's pouring rain. It's muddy. He splashes through mud constantly. He gets stuck on a log. He gets stuck over like a little waterfall thing. So it's a messed up situation, but it's a pristine vehicle here. Would have rather like something a little bit more going on there. But yeah, and I mean, he comes with a stick. So if you wanted the stick, that's a selling point, I guess. It's a nice little detail, the stick. It's certainly one thing that will 100% get lost pretty quickly. I would have much rather he actually came with the Barbasol can. It would make a little bit more sense, or both. Add both. But I know it's, we're pressing our luck as it is. But I would have loved the Barbasol can there. But what are you going to do? It would have made a lot more sense. But I don't know. I mean, let's see. What are you guys saying about this thing? Let's see. Another thing I would have liked to have seen actually is the wires that I don't know what they are, but like it's like maybe like a radio wire or something that kind of, I don't know what that is, but it kind of goes along the front, like where the windshield is, and kind of goes around over top of the roof and kind of down the back. It's pretty iconic look for the Jurassic vehicles, but that's not on here. But I know Jurassic Battle Droid, after talking so feverishly tonight and last stream about being disappointed with Mattel overall. I still stand by the fact that I am not disappointed with the overall product of Mattel's Jurassic line. Every now and then you get a bummer thing. Something comes out that you're just like, it's just not right. And it happens. It is a huge bummer. But I did say this is a disappointment for me. This item here is certainly a disappointment because, like I said, if we're going to get this item, it needs to be right. It needs to be something that collectors can cherish. This is a legacy collection. This is a collection for you would think the original fans of the franchise. I know they're trying to sell it on kids as well, but like, this is a legacy item. This is something that collectors want. Older generations want this, not necessarily the kids. They don't really know who Dennis Nedry is unless they're feverishly watching Jurassic Park all the time, but they might rather watch Camp Cretaceous or, the Lego stuff or the Jurassic World franchise or something that they're more familiar with. But this is for us. This is for the collectors, and they just didn't get it right this time. So this is the one that is fairly right here, this image, but it is a bummer that the official one, wherever it is in this there's Chris. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, it's just a shame because that looks kind of boring to me. Everything about that looks a little boring. I didn't pre-order it. I didn't, unfortunately, pre-order it. I'm just a little bummed out. I do love that box art. I think that looks really cool. The fact that you have that little waterfall sequence, the dock sign is right there, the storm, everything. It looks beautiful. That's great. There's an incline, and a decline in the box. That's really cool. That's awesome stuff. It is an open box, but it's kind of a bummer because a lot of times open box items like that are really tricky with the stores. They tend to get messed up or things get stolen. So it would have been nicer to see it in a full package, but it's not what we have here. But yeah, overall, I am definitely disappointed in this one. And I know people were really trying to stick it to Collect Jurassic today and say, just because you said this looks bad, now everybody's piling on. I don't think that's the case. I mean, sure, that probably happened in a lot of cases, but if you are a collector, which I know I'm not the only one, and Collect Jurassic is not the only one, you notice these things. Like looking at the Jeep just looks wrong. Looks wrong right off the bat. And you might not figure it right away, but something's wrong. And then you're like, oh yeah, it's that stripe's missing. And that red part just looks weird. It doesn't look like what we previously saw. And that's, that happens. The promo images don't really match up with the final product, but this is a big shift for that vehicle. And that bums me out because that is a very cool vehicle to have the canvas roof, something like that. That's not what we have for the other ones. I would really love one with the canvas roof. I think that's awesome. You got the tire on the back. It's very cool looking. I'm just a little bummed. I gotta say. Why'd that go away? There we go. So apparently I can't have the other screen completely behind. Has to be visible somewhat so you guys can still see the product there. Dinosaur Discovery says the Amber Dilo's head is all wrong. Yeah, I mean it's not perfect either, but it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks fairly good. I know the jaw is a bit weird, and the paint doesn't always match up, but this is the a decent thing to line it up to as far as kind of what the film looks like. But this just doesn't look anything like that. And you followed it up. If the set was $15, it was totally worth it. But 30, look, I mean, it's not that poorly priced. I mean, you're talking what? Let's see. So typically, the Jeep is $15. So there's that. Plus, say $8 for Nedry, and then you say another $8 for the Dilophosaurus. You're talking about $31 right there. That's that. So it lines up. Anytime we have these packs and stuff like that, we've had some packs before. They actually make sense, like the price. So when you think of $30, sure, that doesn't sound great, but individually, when you individualize each of these items, it works out, right? So I wouldn't be too worried about the $30, but the fact that things don't look great is what pushes me to not go for that $30. I am very picky and choosy, I guess, when it comes to these items. I don't collect absolutely everything. I know a lot of people that do. It's just not my style. I would much rather, buy something else. I do collect a lot of different things, so I try to save some money for the other stuff instead of, throwing it all at one. Now, if this is my only chance to get Dennis Nedry, I'm in a bind. I do have one or two of the other Dennis Nedry with the floral shirt, but I don't have this raincoat one outside of the Amber Collection one, which is right here behind me. But that's a bummer. That's a bummer. That's why I am so bummed, is because this could be our only chance to get some of these items, to get that canvas roof, to get that Dennis Nedry with the raincoat. Yeah, I like Dinosaur Discovery's comment here. It says, "Hey, I have a lot of Mattel figures, but only the good ones. I'm not like a crazy collector where I have to get all of them. And I admit Mattel has flaws, but I'm not going to baby Kenner like it's flawless." That is a perfect critique right there, like a perfect commentary. The standard that people hold Kenner to in the old days of those toys is through the roof. You can't beat Kenner. But I think Mattel has beaten Kenner in a lot of regards, not every regard, humans, vehicles, stuff like that. But as in terms of the dinosaurs and the offerings and the amount, it's pretty insane what we're getting. And it's just out of control. I love all the stuff. So, I'm not going to sit here and say Kenner was perfect. There's a lot of flaws, even in the ones that we cherish and we love. But we love them because, for me, I was brought to things like that. The T-Rex and the Triceratops when I was a child. Yeah, Dodgeton 93 says, after they revealed the Legacy Nedry pack, I'm so disappointed right now with them forgetting the stripe on the Jeep and such. Now looking to buy a Kenner Dennis Nedry on eBay. See, that's hilarious to me. That's kind of goes off of what we were just talking about with Kenner. Is the Kenner Dennis Nedry looks nothing like Dennis Nedry. So it's like this give and take. Like you have a fondness and a cherished feeling for those old figures, but they also look nothing like Dennis Nedry. When we were kids, and a lot of us were kids back then, like it didn't matter per se. We always looked at them and we're like, that doesn't look like him, but who cares? It doesn't matter. It's still fun. It's still an awesome toy. Today, we're like, I'm not going to waste my money on it. Because I don't need it, I'm not playing with it. It's going to go on a shelf, and if it doesn't look like the thing, I'm not buying it. Mattel really needs to figure out what to do with the collectors and what we want to see, what we want to buy, what kind of quality we want to receive, and it just doesn't feel like that's being answered right now on their end. Aquarium Master, he says, I think Mattel is really trying to listen to fans, but misses the mark on a few key things. Yeah, I mean, it happens. They really do try to do what we want as fans. They really try to answer our call and give us the items that we want to see. And I know it's not fast enough for some. It's not painted well enough. It's not delivered well enough for a lot of people. But they do try to do the best they can. And with the back and forth with studios and the retailers and stuff, things get messed up in the shuffle. And I don't know how this happened, but it's a bummer. It's a bummer. But that spent a little bit of time trying to figure out the stream in the beginning. So you know what? I think I might end up calling this one a night here because I did. Actually, I'll show a few more things here, but very quickly. I do have another recording to do after this. So I have to get to that. But I appreciate you guys sticking around for the difficulties and the weirdness at the beginning with the stream and trying to figure out this new software. So I am going to throw up our buddy Collect Jurassic here. I think it's still on the screen, right? All right. So there's their Instagram at Collect Jurassic. But a few things popped up today. Here we have one extreme damage T-Rex in a Camp Cretaceous primal attack box. Pretty cool looking. Not a huge fan of that battle damage look right there. But I do love the paint job on this. The darker eyes, the pattern down the back. It looks pretty cool. I like it. Probably won't pick it up. I don't know. I've never been a huge Mattel T-Rex lover. I think they look fine. It's just they've never really been my thing. A few of them I really, really enjoy. But I feel like it's very repetitive with a lot of the T-Rexes and stuff like that. Of course, they look different. This one looks a lot different, but it has that like extreme chomping vibe to it for me. So there's that one. Wanted to show off that one before we head out. And then go away. Why is this not going away? We have this. there should be 2 raptors here. This is a Savage Strike, and it looks pretty cool. I like that a lot. I do like that look. It there is one that is like a really it's one of the originals and more towards the beginning of Mattel Jurassic, but it's like an orange with like darker orange stripes and stuff like that. This kind of looks like that, and this kind of looks like the Tiger Stripe Raptor, actually in a almost better fashion than the Amber Collection one in a way. But I like this. I think it kind of looks fun. It's got those yellow eyes and those nice stripes. It's kind of cool. I like it. I would probably pick this one up if I saw it. This one, I think I might grab this one too. I don't know. It's kind of fun. It's kind of crazy. The jumping ones are never the best. They have a single pose. I mean, they really all kind of have a single pose, but at least you can do a little bit with this one, like pose it upwards or down. But this one is like, that's how it is, just like that. You can move the arms and the mouth and the head a tiny bit. But I do kind of like it. I like these wild raptors. And plus, I do tend to pick up a lot of the raptors, pretty much all of them. There's maybe a few are here or there that I don't have, but I really do like these fun raptors. So those 2 things, but that was about it, I guess. Some other things you can see there shown off recently, but that's about that, I think. So new stream here. Hopefully this all works out. Hopefully you heard me. Hopefully everything matches up with my mouth and the audio. Hopefully the music wasn't too good. I got to work on all this because of the new software. So we'll try to figure it all out as we go along. And hey, look, make sure to go to JurassicParkPodcast.com. Head there for our podcast. This week on the podcast, we have Dino DNA, I believe, is the segment this week with Connor O'Keefe. Tom Fishendon's on that. If you guys know Tom Jurassic over on Instagram and Twitter, Tom Jurassic and Connor talk all about the Dilophosaurus. Perfect timing. So they talk all about the Dilophosaurus, how it looked in real life versus the films. And it was a really good conversation. And I did a little bit of news up front, and it was a great episode, I think. It all came together well. So make sure to download that on all your podcasting feeds, and you can find those via JurassicParkPodcast.com. So I think that's about it. Do I have any way to send myself out here? I don't really think so. The music's different. I mean, the music's the same, but the way I'm doing it's all different. Let me see if I can upload the end screen here before we head out. All right, here we go. So where do I control my music from now? This is all so chaotic. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to do all the things. Follow us on Twitter at Brad Jost, at Jurassic Park Pod. On Instagram, search for the Jurassic Park Podcast. Same thing on Facebook. And here on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, comment, share, do all those things, like this video. And we'll see you guys next week around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here. Every Wednesday, we do a live stream for you guys. So thank you so much for joining me. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Peace. Maybe. How do I send this out? Go live. Why is it not going live? Doesn't want to share. Oh wait, let's stop sharing. Maybe that'll do it. No? Well, this is working great. All right, let's I think I need to do this. So this is the good thing about testing, is you get to just mess around a little bit and see what happens. All right, here we go. I am